Alright everyone, somebody mentioned a player to me earlier today. I believe it was Firmino, and he mentioned Ryan Flamingo, who's the PSV centre-back. I couldn't find where he's been linked with the club, so sorry all that. If you've got the link, I'd like to read it actually, just out of interest, because he's not a bad defender. He didn't do himself any credibility in the last time I saw him play, and that was in the 7-1 thrashing by Arsenal. Came off at half time, but he did come on in the second leg, which was, if I remember rightly, a 2-2 draw. So let's have a look at him. Ryan Flamingo, born 31st of December 2002, so he's 22, he'll be 23 at the end of the year, literally New Year's Eve. He was born in Blaricum in the Netherlands. He's 6'2", so that's 1m87. Let's have a look at his career. 24 up to 2014 he was at BFC Bussum, and then 2014 to 21 Almaz City. 2021 Sassuolo on loan, and then 21 to 22 Sassuolo. That was 21 to 22 because his senior career he was at Sassuolo for 2 years until 2024, and in those 2 seasons, the 2022-23 season, Vitesse on loan, and then Utrecht on loan at 23-24, and that led to a move to PSV in 2024. And he's had 4 caps for the Dutch under-21s. So let's have a look at his senior career stats, which is obviously Vitesse, Utrecht and PSV. 22-23 he played 33 games in the Eredivisie, 3 goals, 1 game in the KNV Cup. So he played 34 games, 3 goals. It's a very decent numbers for a centre-back. Utrecht, 30 games in the Eredivisie, 2 goals. 2 games in the KNV Cup. And he also played twice and scored 1 in the Eredivisie European Competition playoffs. So he played 34 games, 3 goals in total. So he literally, overall, he mirrored, well, I should say replicated the season before in terms of numbers. This season, he has played 25 games in the Eredivisie, 3 games in the KNV Cup, 11 games in the Champions League, but he won't be playing anymore because Arsenal knocked him out. He got 3 goals in that competition and 1 appearance in the Johan Cruyff Shield. He's played 40 games and scored 3 goals. So let's have a look at his abilities. What's he known for? Impressive ball recovery and retention abilities, so he's very good at winning the ball back and keeping it. Solid passing accuracy and versatility, so he can pass the ball, so he can switch from defence to midfield. And he has high percentiles for both his ball retention and ball winning skills. If we look at his passing, he can start attacks from the back. He's got a high touch frequency, which you see if you've seen a lot of the PSV side. I've only seen what I've seen in the Champions League really this season in the odd highlights. We know he's versatile. He's really good on the ground. He could improve in the air. Something I noticed in some of the highlights actually, he's been beaten in a few aerial duels. So maybe he might end up more in midfield as his career pans out. And if he can improve his awareness of what's going on around him, so his interceptions, reading the spaces, reading the balls into space, it'd be a much, much better player. He'd probably end up in midfield, I think. He's really quick. He may not win as many duels, but he gets off the ground well. So his top speed's high. His speed from a start or jog is good. He's got high energy levels. And I don't think PSV have ever had concerns for his fitness. But when he does win the headers, he's accurate with his heading, and he can get some power behind his heading. And his passing, it's usually long passing he's known for. But there you go, that is Ryan Flamingo. And as I said, I'd have a look at him. And there's a look at the stats. Do you think he'd be a good fit for the club? He's an interesting name. He'd probably be an interesting backup choice. And he could probably cover along, and he could probably do a good job alongside Grav, because he's got that defensive mindset as well as the creative one. So he'd be a good one to bring on as a sub, or start in cup games, or I wouldn't say he'd be a first choice starter, but he'd be a name to consider for like a squad. But there you go. Let me know your thoughts on this player. Thank you very much.